Well, what a sight this game. Sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And this is now today's
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Reece James, has been given two tasks here: to drive at and to beat people. Then delivering quality balls into the box, often played early and unpredictable. The other being to join in with the high press when playing on the front foot. He's a terrific talent.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And we're underway. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's a shade optimistic. Pedro Neto. Oh, good-looking ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Aimed beyond the defence. Sanchez claims comfortable. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Pedro Neto is in a really good position out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. And a really well-taken goal. Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Looking to play him in. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. James goes short. It's their second corner of the game. What a throw in. So it is still 0-0. Fulton. Chalobah does really well to win the ball there. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Oh, that's a key interception. Fulton. Leon Delap. Looking for options for movement. James. Caicedo. And the
Sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. It's a good foot in there. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Goes looking wide. Has crossed into the middle. João Pedro.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, just skips past his man. Nicely aimed pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately they're... That's an errant pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a sharp pass. Lovely pass, but great chance! There it is! First blood drawn. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
38 minutes is number 9.
Swansea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want to...
Played out to the left flank.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! Well, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Forward it goes.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's in plenty of space here.
There will be one.
There's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Chelsea present their opponents with the best possible chance here. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Number 9.
Swansea are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this...
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
So that was the first half. Still plenty of time left for a comeback. Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. but they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Cucurella. Badiashile. And Fernandez. Now it's João Pedro. Played out wide. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. He's having a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Fulton. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Swansea looking to pass their way through. So what can they make of this? Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Chelsea can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
After 61 minutes is
The movement so
number 10.
precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Swansea find a position of real strength now. Badiashile. Chalobah. Fernandez. And it's Fernandez. Pedro Neto. And he was quick to react. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Knocks it out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Pass is just off target. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Cucurella. And Fernandez. Nicely spread. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Time and again they are repelled. Fulton. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Chalobah. Half an hour gone in the second half. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he cuts out the supply.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, superb! Real chance! It's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Driving through the middle. James. And Caicedo. And it's made its way to him. Wriggles his way through. Fernandez. And it's Caicedo. Over to the left. Joao Pedro. Can he get it through? Goes for a shot! They've done it! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker. Swansea can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Caicedo. Badiashile. All the way back. And Chalobah. And it's James. That's the end. Chelsea come up short. They will be taking nothing away from this one, an outcome which is thoroughly disappointing on all counts. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.